Growing up, I had friends that loved to spend money, which is probably why I never had any money. Sorry, my bad. Hello? It's actually just my timer. But once I started managing my finances and using credit cards, I quickly realized that one of my most powerful and strongest everyday credit cards is the Chase Freedom Unlimited card. By using it for most purchases every week, it is my go-to everyday card, earning a flat rate, straight cashback rewards points. Today, I'll discuss a few points and benefits of this card, such as the points system, how it works, and whether or not it's the right card for you. And while we're talking about what's right, go ahead and left-click that subscribe button down below so you can see more personal finance and credit card videos in the future. Okay, we have a lot to unpack, so let's start unpacking the welcome bonuses, okay? And right off the bat, we are introduced with a $200 bonus after we spend $500 on purchases in the first 3 months from account opening. Low intro APR for the first 15 months, which is actually at 0%, and there is no annual fee at all. But what makes this card great is the cashback system. One thing to note, and this applies to most credit card systems, the cashback is actually expressed in points instead of actually being called cashback. With Chase, it's known as the ultimate rewards points. And this is the most common way to understand it with the most minimum valuation possible. Every dollar spent gives you 1 point. Every point equals 1 cent, okay? Which means that $1 in cashback will be 100 points. To get 100 points, you need to spend $100. Now, that's the minimum valuation, okay? So just remember that cashback is the same exact thing as points. Now that you understand that, let's bring back in the Chase Freedom Unlimited card. It gives you 5% cashback on travel, 3% on dining at restaurants and drugstore purchases, and 1.5% on everything else. So if you purchase a plane ticket for $300, you'll actually receive 1,500 points, which will come up to about $15 in cashback points or cashback dollar amount. So it may not seem like that much, but believe me, that stuff adds up pretty quickly. However, while there are cards out there that offer more than 3% at dining in or drugstores, the Chase Freedom Unlimited card stands out by being able to give you 1.5% cash back on all purchases rather than just the standard 1x. Some of the other great features of this card is the purchase protection. Like for instance, if you just buy some sort of scam off a website, they'll actually refund you your money. The extended warranty protection, I mean, I never really used that. There's also some good travel perks with this credit card, such as basic car insurance that covers you in case of an accident. There is trip cancellation, interruption insurance, as well as just travel and emergency assistance services. But just know that in order to take advantage of these benefits specifically for travel, you have to actually make whatever travel purchase you made with the credit card, not some other one. There are also some annual benefits with this card that change every single year, but at the time of filming this video, they're doing 3 months of complimentary Instacart when signing up with them, as well as 5% cash back whenever you use Lyft with the card. Wow! It's also important to note that there are no blackout dates on when you can book travel, as well as the points actually never expire. And one of the reasons that I think it's one of the best credit cards out there is that when you pair it up with another Chase credit card, you can actually redeem your value of points 25 to 50% more than what they're actually worth. But this specifically only relates to travel, so I want to stop right here, right now. If you are not planning on redeeming these credit card points specifically for travel, you might want to skip to the end of this video where I will recommend another personal credit card that you may want to get when it comes to just other everyday purchases that does not include travel. Now, with that said, there are multiple cards at Chase that you can pool your points together. And the two main cards for this are the Chase Sapphire Preferred and the Sapphire Reserve credit cards. And the Sapphire Preferred card gets 25% more for your points, whilst the Chase Sapphire Reserve gets you 50% more points. Wait, so the Reserve gets you more than the Preferred? Well then, how come everyone wouldn't get the Reserve instead of the Preferred? Main reason?
You need to leave!
Yep, that's right. While the Preferred credit card only gets you 25% more for your points, its annual fee is only $95 a year, while the Reserve is $550. Now, there are benefits to having these credit cards still, and I'll go over them in a future video. However, if you do go with the Sapphire Preferred credit card for $95 a year, it is still well worth it, especially when you're pairing the credit card with your Chase Freedom Unlimited. So anyways, what I do is I run my financial freedom card through all my big purchases, then take all of those points from this card, transfer them over to my Sapphire Preferred credit card points through the Chase Ultimate Rewards portal, and then redeem them for 25% more value. So basically, if I have 100,000 points saved up, that's actually worth $1,250 in the Sapphire Preferred portal. And I'll go into debt with these credit cards a little bit later in a future video. But if your goal is to travel in the most affordable way possible, this is one of the most hassle-free credit card hacks that you can do. Okay, but what if I don't even travel and I don't need all those benefits? What's even the point? The point is to save money. Or in this case, make money. However, in that case, I would recommend the Citi Double Cashback credit card. And basically what it's going to do is it will give you 2x cashback on all of your purchases. And at the time of recording this video in 2024, you will actually also get 5x points back on all the travel that you book through it until the end of this year. With this card, you'll at least get more than 1.5% cashback like the Chase Freedom Unlimited, and the cashback issues points the exact same way. But if your goal is to travel with credit cards, the Chase Freedom Unlimited is definitely the card to get, because after you redeem all your points through the portal, as I kind of demonstrated a little bit earlier, it will actually give you more points in the long run than the Citi Double Cashback Rewards credit card. There you have it. And if you want to see more in-depth video about credit cards and personal finance, please be sure to check out the other videos in the link down below. And look, let's be real. I have been watching you since the very beginning, and I know that you still have not subscribed and liked this channel. So please be sure that you do down below before going, so you can see more personal finance and credit card content.